Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I got some kind of exciting news for you guys. Yes, parts made the whole. Yes. So this is kind of cool. Let me show you what I got going on here. Let's talk about what's going on. First, as you guys know, we have Snake Mountain and we got this big open area, and there's no reason for He-Man even fight his way up to the top of this because there's nothing up here. There's no reason for him to, this whole area is just totally, completely empty. So it's like, what the heck? Why would He-Man even spend his time going up here, looking around? There ain't nothing. In fact, even look on the other side, after he fights his way all the way up, through the little bridge and the stairs and everything else, kicks in the door already. And what? It's just one little ledge here? All that for this? So a little ledge that goes up here, and I should make a ledge. And so I started designing it, and you could see here in this program where I kind of pieced it all together from different NURBs, I guess they call them. And why isn't the video playing? Play video, there we go. And let me show you the different NURBs so I can kind of spin it around and show you the shape of the thing. And it looks almost like a milking stool or something. It starts the Ultimate Snake Mountain. Thanks in advance, Todd. Yes, the Ultimate Snake Mountain is in work. So there is the first piece. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, that's kind of cool, but let's see how it all kind of fits into the scheme of things. So let me go ahead and go to the next. Where's my mouse? There we go. So here it is. You can see size-wise how it fits in with everything else. So there's a regular origin size He-Man figure. There's kind of a rough scanned-in Snake Mountain. So you can kind of see how it would fit in. His height of how big it would be compared to how he looks. Yes. So you could add a ladder or something else off to the side. Personally, I was thinking about as a kid, but you can see you can run a ladder between the other landing and this one. They're so close to each other. So there it is. I mean, you think about it, there's no way for them to get up on the second landing anyway, or the third landing already. That one ladder we have off to the side in the back there in the corner, which I took out before I scanned it, would also work too to kind of get up between the two in that small little area. And let me get his feet lined up here. And you can see there's lots of room for him to fit through those pillars that hold up that second bottom half. Hey, Pop Actor, thanks for joining us. Master Far, thanks for being here. Good evening to you too, sir. So I was pretty excited about this. So I already did start the print of it. But before we jump to the print, let me see your guys' comments here. You should add a little stairway that leads to the throne area. That'd be a good idea too. But you can see there's lots of room back there for the way I made this. Now, it does take a lot of plastic to print this, and I'll talk more about that in a few minutes, but it's kind of crazy how much plastic it takes to print this. It's the biggest thing I've ever printed. It actually fills up my whole entire printer. It's crazy, but it's awesome. It's massive. I mean, the floor is bigger than any of the floors that are already existing on Snake Mountain. So it's bigger than the second floor where the throne is now. So you can see there in that top view how much bigger it is. Lots of real estate. Thanks, Hal the Jester. I appreciate it. He says your creativity is crazy. Lewis, drive it. Hebrew, I'll pick it up. All right, so Luis says, Todd, it's too big. We got a problem with shipping. Yes, it will be kind of big to ship. That does stink, so it will cost a small fortune to ship it. But it's going to cost a lot to produce it as well, too. So glad you thought to make our playset look awesome. Thanks, Mike. Now, I am thinking about going back and maybe doing a little redesign on it so it may fit in the box better, about making those four legs detachable. I'm still working on a thought process for that. So you can kind of see how the bottom looks. It is pretty cool. And that leg just barely misses the fold down, but yet still hangs over the top, so you still got upper floor above where those little creatures are. All right, let's go to the next slide. There we go. So here is the Snake Mountain, and then I just kind of threw the computer thing on there. And there's how it would kind of look. It looks like from all the different angles. There's the top. There's the side. To me, it looks almost like a giant tooth with its roots or something, but anyway. There's the other side. There's the bottom. Nice and beefy. There it is. Ka-chunk. Monstrous. All right. So I am really excited about releasing this. So, of course, I had to put together some small little promo video, which you're looking at now, of how it looks next to Snake Mountain. And you can kind of see the size of the He-Man figures in comparison. Table? Yeah, I'm going to have to eventually make a table for you guys too. And then, of course, like I was saying, you would put a small little thing across here. I might even make it as well, a little wooden bridge, so you can slide this out a little bit and give you some more real estate. The Legend of the Big Tooth. Yep. The final design might be different than this, though. This was just my preliminary design, so we'll see. That would have been cool if the bottom was actually snakes. Is my audio cutting out? Can you guys hear me okay? I guess that sounds good. Okay. Take my wallet, Todd. All right. So here it is printing. And you can see just how mammoth this is going to be. And this printer is huge. And that big chunk in the middle is the supports to support it while it's printing. And of course, it's got all this. It takes 1.5 spools of plastic. It takes a lot of plastic to print this. So it is going to be spendy just in the plastic by itself. You can kind of see how big the parts are compared to my hand there. Should be a little shorter. That way it can be stored under the trap door for storage. It's so big, you couldn't even close it if you store it underneath there. So it is big, big. Here it is when it's getting closer to being done, so you can kind of see. Now here's the bad part. Is I went in to change the plastic. The nozzle was clogged, and it was probably clogged for about an hour. Yeah, because this thing takes, I don't know how long it's going to take to print, but it told me it's going to take at least a day and a half, and it's always wrong. Look at all those spines inside there. It's so funny. And you can see how thick the plastic is on the edge, so it'll be pretty thick. Now again, that middle part's all supports that brain-looking stuff. Like some kind of weird cauliflower or something. Not cauliflower, some kind of weird leafy vegetable or something. Anyway, so there's where it is at. And unfortunately, the one I was printing got messed up. Urgh. So annoying. Expensive waste. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on so much. Yeah, if I printed it upside down, it ruins the top finish on this, and it looks horrible. That's why I was thinking about making the legs separate. That way when I print it, I wouldn't have quite so much waste in the middle to hold it up. One time before, I had something like this where I had a finish on the top right here, and trying to get all these divots cleaned out was near to impossible. So I am starting to work on something else too. Check out the secret surprise. Secret surprise! You're like, what? What is that? Oh, this is the lava flow. Let me see if I can show you. Erp. There, I scanned in the little lava area right there. And that's how it's going to sit in there. Something like that. Bum, bum, bum. And right now it's printing, and I'm making it in glow-in-the-dark red material. So it should be pretty cool. So, yep, lava. Yep, so that should be fun. It's not going to be lighted inside, but it is going to be glow-in-the-dark red stuff. So that's cool. And you can see the inside. Oh, now my computer's locking up. No. The inside's kind of carved out, so if you wanted to, you could potentially run some lights in here. If you wanted to run your own lights. I'm not going to be running any lights though. So it is pretty cool. Like I said, it's actually actively printing right now. It's a 1-day print because I'm printing it in a higher res material. So it should be pretty cool. My only fear is that it may not be long enough, so I may have to go back to the drawing board and make it just a tad little bit longer. We'll see once I try out the form, fit, and function when it comes time for it. Jeff says, I need Snake Mountain now. Yeah, there's some cool stuff coming out now, man. I'm pretty excited. I did decide not to make a floor for it. It's not high enough up and thick enough for an actual floor. All you have to do is just get some vinyl that shallow. A half step that the figures have to go up. So Philip is saying his Snake Mountain will be here Monday. Monday. Well, that's all I got for you guys right now. Pretty exciting stuff. Before we leave, let me show you that really cool video one more time of my little promo 3D animated. There it is. Dun da da da. Ooh, 1,000 frames of fun. Oh, it keeps locking up. Before you guys go, we also still have to Darth Vader it out. Alright, you guys, time for Darth Vader.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it.